Pictures have emerged which show ousted White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci dining at BLT Prime inside President Donald Trump's posh Washington, D.C. hotel mere hours after he was relieved of his position on Monday. This is surprising in and of itself, but it's his companion who is really raising eyebrows. Scaramucci served as Trump's communications director for just 10 days before he was forced to resign on Monday at the request of newly minted Chief of Staff General John Kelly, considering the events leading up to his dismissal, and that of former Chief of Staff Reince Priebus. His dinner company on Monday evening was unexpected. Scaramucci created a media firestorm over a profanity-laced interview targeting former Chief of Staff Reince Priebus and current White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon. Priebus, who was suspected by some to be a source of White House leaks, resigned as a result of the turmoil. This made Scaramucci's dinner company all the more interesting for many on social media. Source: BizPac Review. Along with a few administration employees, Scaramucci's most notable dining partner was former Trump campaign spokeswoman Katrina Pearson. The group was seated at a discreet table, and Scaramucci reportedly barely touched his food. Earlier in the day, Pearson sang Scaramucci's praises in a tweet proclaiming that he had successfully put an end to the leaks coming out of the White House. Anthony Scaramucci enjoyed a Last Supper at Donald Trump's namesake hotel in Washington, D.C., on Monday after getting axed as the president's chief spokesman just 10 days after he was hired. He dined at the Trump Hotel's BLT Prime with former Trump campaign spokeswoman Katrina Pearson and a couple of administration employees. Scaramucci spent most of the dinner on his cell phone and barely touched his food, after just over a week as the White House communications director, during which his most notable moment was a foul-mouthed rant about Reince Priebus and Steve Bannon. Source: Daily Mail. Apparently, Scaramucci has been ousted as Donald Trump's communications director but not as a member of his inner circle. As one of the president's most ardent supporters, it only makes sense that he would still be in contact with members of his staff. Perhaps Trump will utilize Scaramucci in some other capacity, but it remains to be seen what that might be. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.